Welcome to the Loyal Family LF podcast, where we the most illest, most realest podcast alive. I'm your host, J Him LF. I'm with my co-host.
Can't you see that we do it like this? Let my family eat so we all get rich. Loyalty is everything. Never fight over a bitch. And I am my brother keeper, have his back, and that's it. It is I, your guy, Mr. Blackberry the Chef, a.k.a. Blackberry Molasses, a.k.a. Jehovah Barry, a.k.a. the most melanated one. What is good, everybody? How y'all feeling today?
We want to shout out to our sponsors, Frontline Millionaires, where you can get your Frontline Millionaires gear at www.frontlinemillionaires.shop.
Also sponsored by I'm Different and It's Okay by Stephanie_Kia 684 on Instagram. Just click the link in the bio.
Yo, we got a special guest in the building. You mind introducing yourself?
G Mims, don't forget the $, Loyal Family, what up?
What's good?
What's going on? What's good?
We got the bro G Mims in the building.
Yes,
I
sir.
want to say thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
That's
You know what I mean?
what's up,
Definitely.
man.
Definitely.
So what's good, G Mims? Tell the people a little bit about yourself. Where you from? You know what I mean? And, we'll bring you to the Loyal Family podcast.
Well, my name is G Mims, you feel me? I'm from Harlem,
Shout out to Harlem.
you know what I mean? And I represent just that, man. I represent that I actually represent more than just Harlem, though. You know what I mean? But that's where I'm from. You know what I mean? I represent more than Harlem. I represent a culture, a part of our lifestyle in hip hop, and you know, I speak from a Harlem perspective.
You did.
You know what I mean? And if you haven't, check me out. Kool G Mims, Kool with a K, KOOLGMIMS. And if you hear this interview and you're compelled to check out my music, I'm on all streaming platforms. Definitely check out my project called That Instrument.
That's your latest project out right now?
Yeah, man.
That Instrument?
That Instrument. Because I called it That Instrument, I put it out like an actual debit card. I know you heard me say don't forget the $. So the way it works is it's NFC enabled and USB enabled.
Okay.
Oh, that's fire.
So what you can do is, this is like, so my idea was this. How could I give people like something that's like an album for today's like era? Like we talked about adapting a little bit before the
Yeah.
right? And it was like, all right, well, how can I give people some music that's theirs, that's unlike streaming, but more like this is theirs for the keeping, you know what I mean? So they're all numbered, and if you took it, right, and you put it to like the back of your phone, right, you would get like a link.
Yeah.
And that link will lead you to, you see it?
Yeah. So
You see like some circles, right?
Yeah.
So boom. Let me my bad. So it's like you could the album gives you an actual download and MP3 files.
Oh, okay.
So it's
That's
your
dope.
own files, and it gives you your own video files. So the videos are yours. It's not like a YouTube stream.
Yeah.
Now these is yours. This is your music. I give it to you like you bought an album. When you buy an album and you play it from on your CD player, it didn't count as a stream because you paid for the album in its physical form. So even if you didn't want it to your phone and you wanted to put it in your computer,
Okay.
you can use it as a USB as well. So
That's dope. That's dope. It's crazy how technology is like, when we was growing up, I used to always be like, yo, it's the Jetsons, by the year 2000, it was going to be the Jetsons. It's like, now we're pretty much almost there, just don't have the flying cars.
I mean, we probably do have the flying cars if you want to be honest.
Yeah.
Nah, they've been out there.
Yeah, they out there. So you know, I be trying to like encourage like financial awareness. So when I said That Instrument, it was a lot about knowing your worth, and you know, music is not that instrument.
Oh, okay.
People pay their money or their checks or their debit cards or whatever they use to pay to come see me entertain or give me music. People exchange what they deem valuable for what I deem valuable, and this is my music, so I called it That Instrument. And you know, I figure from the face value, people will look at it and say like money and music, which is okay too. If you didn't know that, if you've never heard of the term that instrument, like, you know what I mean? I went to school for like business and shit, and I'm into like a lot of like shit like that. I mean, I'm not like no doctorate. I don't got no major.
Yeah. But you study certain shit though.
I kind of got a thing for that type of shit.
That's what's up though.
And I'm not like no preachy go. I'm not about to be like. I don't want to say I'm not, because a certain type. Some of the philosophies I definitely agree with. A lot of philosophies I agree with, but I'm not like trying to Mr. like him 500 or one of them like people. But I do believe in financial awareness.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I do believe that knowing your worth and understanding that you're more valuable from the start than you even realize. Is important, you know what I mean, and if I could spread that word more, I'm gonna keep doing it, and you know, it starts from there. It starts from people inquiring about little things like this.
Yeah, that's definitely different.
You know, to you know, my music in this form, and like, you know, it's numbered, so nobody else has this one. If you keep even, it's on the slip, but if you keep it, honestly, I used to sell it in I had a merch, it sold out. I had wallets, and just the full financial encouragement. I had a wallet, and it was and even in the wallet, they say, you know, you never give someone a wallet without putting money in it.
Yeah.
So I used to put like different money in it from like $1 to $100. So it's even like an investment, right? So you don't even know you made a blind investment. You bought my project, and you might have spent, and I was selling the wallets for like $50.
Yeah.
You spent $50 and might have got back $100.
Yeah.
That's dope.
You don't even know it. You know what
Nah,
I mean?
man, a blessing.
Most of them had like $1, $5, $10, but I put in each random one. I put $100 in it.
Yeah.
$50 in it. You might have paid for it and got your money back, but you just off the support.
Exactly.
Plus, so also with these debt instruments, these cards, it's like a membership, right? I can control them. So I can also, what also comes with it is like, when I have an event, this is your free entry. Or if I have a discount, I could send a discount link to all of the debt instruments. So I'm doing that debt instrument project. Let's say I'm doing a show.
Yeah.
If you bought the album, you got one of these, you get the link to the free ticket or the VIP stay.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? And
Great marketing scheme.
I appreciate it, man. I mean,
That's
I
what's
don't
up.
even want to. It is marketing scheme,
Not
but
scheme,
it's not
but
even
you know
a
what I
scheme.
mean?
Like,
I mean,
it's
I
something
don't mean scheme. I mean just great marketing plan.
Yeah, nah, I
You
appreciate
feel me?
it. Yeah.
Because a lot of people ain't doing it like that. They just putting their music out on, you know what I mean, whatever social platforms they could put it out. But that you even dug deeper into doing that, like
Yeah,
that's genius.
I mean, like, look, I'm not against it. Like, I know some people that do it just straight, and they doing dope shit. You know what I mean? Just straight. You gotta copy straight from them. And that's good too. But I even say like, yo, Apple Music, all that shit is good too. It's available on those platforms. If that's more convenient for you, go get it on there. You know what I mean? But if you really want to have a personal experience and get it directly from me,
I think that's genius.
you know?
I got a question. What do you think about like NFTs, like what Tory Lanez did
Yeah.
with his album? Like, how would you get into that, or do you know anything much about that?
Non-fungible token.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a little bit about it. I'm not an expert, but I'm very interested in it. I'm kind of I don't own NFT yet, but I do own some crypto, and you know that Uncle Murder song. You know how it dropped through my man Kicks.
Yeah.
You heard that? My man, I know Kicks. That's my bro. So he's always kind of like giving me knowledge about it and pressing me to get on it. So we have some ideas that we're working on with my pops first.
Yeah.
As an introduction. So that's about to come out. I just been working with some like graphic designers for the collection that we want to drop. But I fucks with it. I had made a post the other day about with me and Austin is from the Heat Makers. We was boxing with the Oculus. Like I had an Oculus like maybe over a year ago.
Okay.
So I kind of always liked the augmented reality, virtual reality type of space. So I'm not even surprised by the NFT. I'm still not an expert in it yet, and I haven't fully invested myself in it. But I am invested in it right now as we speak. I'm working on creating my own and our own as we speak. So yeah,
I got a question for you, bro. You keep, and I gotta ask this question, bro. I know you. You hit, we're building a great relationship, and you're mentioning your pops. This is about you.
Yeah.
But for the people, that don't know G Mims, you are hip hop royalty.
I appreciate that.
You are the prince of a pioneer. And can you just let the people know when you mention your pops, because not everybody gonna know who your pops is, and somebody needs to mention it, and because your pops do need his flowers.
Yeah.
Because you are the offspring, you are the prince. You know what I'm saying? Who is your father? Who is this? Your father.
I mean, first, like the reason why I don't. We always like to kind of like allow people to gravitate to me.
Got you.
For myself, as myself.
Got you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We're gonna get. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna get to the answer and everything. I'm just gonna give it to you in this perspective.
Okay.
For a lot of my life, he's been like an enormous figure. You know what I mean? So it's important to kind of, for us, to all of us, to me, my family, him, that the appreciation for my art comes also from
who you are,
who I am. So I try to enjoy the moments when people just dig me for me, because I know once you find out my connections, you're gonna be like, oh, if you understand that, if you appreciate that part of hip hop, there's a younger generation that still might not
understand.
You know what I mean? Or they might be like, I heard of him, or I hear him on the radio because he is still on the radio. You know what I mean? Or they be like, my dad talks about him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, I know my dad speaks about him. You know what I mean? So my pops is Kool DJ Red Alert, for those who may or may not know. He's a hip hop pioneer. He's a all-time DJ, a super all-time DJ, a super duper all-time DJ. Shout out to him. He is the coolest legend. Kool DJ Red Alert.
Shout out to Kool DJ Red Alert, big homie.
If you haven't heard of him, go check out Drink Champs, or just go Google him, and word. That man is a walking legend.
I respect that.
He gives to hip hop every day. He's still on radio stations as we speak, and he's still on Instagram and all that good hot stuff. So if you want to get to know him, you can feel free to go get to know him. He's a great and awesome man, and he's responsible for a lot of my work ethic, a lot of my love for what I leave behind. And he's one of my toughest critics and toughest and biggest supporters, you know what I mean, most consistent supporters. So shout out to him. He's a blessing.
Yeah, shout out to him. But I seen you on Flex, you know what I mean, getting busy, spinning bars and all that. What inspired your music?
What inspired my music? A lot of things, bro. It was a form of just expression for me, you know what I mean? Yeah. I used to write rhymes and shit to, I don't know, just dwell on my thoughts, or just kind of I used to try to the rapper like DMX and rap like Eminem and shit. You know what I mean? Jay-Z's my favorite rapper. Mace, I'm capping. I think Jay-Z's the best rapper.
Yeah, to me too. I believe
Mace was my favorite rapper.
Mace, that's what's up.
I'm capping.
That's what's up. I respect Mace.
Jay-Z's the best rapper.
Yeah.
Mace. Lil Wayne was my favorite rapper for a while.
Shout out to Weezy. I fuck with Weezy.
DMX was my favorite.
Shout out to X. Rest in peace, X, man.
Rest in peace, X.
Right, definitely.
But I think Jay-Z is the best rapper. Leave that man alone.
Yeah,
I like
the GOAT.
I love all the other. I love Drake. I love Eminem. They're great. They're great. But Drake. I think Jay-Z is the best.
I honestly think the only way Hove could have a versus is if he verses his own albums against each other.
Right. Now listen, I love Biggie Smalls too. I think
shout out to Biggie. Rest in peace, Biggie.
That's a fact.
I got a special like. So look, it's funny that you say that. That's a good question about what inspired. I mean, it's respectfully, it's kind of general, but you asked at a good time what inspired my music, and when I'm thinking about it, we're really like I gotta think for Gemini artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think Gemini. I'm a Gemini.
Oh, you're a Gemini.
So like fucking Jada Kiss is a Gemini.
Shout out to Kiss. I say Kiss is the king of New York right now.
Kiss is.
I say like Jay-Z the GOAT. We can't even consider
rap wise.
Yeah, I consider Kiss
right now.
Kiss
got the crown. Kiss got the crown.
Kiss undefeated right now.
We're talking about as far as the versus shit.
I'm just talking about
as far as the
Kiss. I'm just talking about staying consistent.
Kiss been
in the game. You stay consistent with bars.
Yes. I'm from Harlem, so just let's.
Yeah. No. It's all good. I fuck with the dips too.
Jimmy is
listen. I come from
Jim
the
Jones
dipset
is
era.
working.
On time right now.
I feel you.
He is working.
And he's been on time for like two years.
Yeah, he been doing this thing.
He's been on time since like Wasted Talent. I don't think he really let off of the.
Nah, Jim was on. He on their next right now.
He been
right.
But Jada got the crown.
I'm just saying, yeah.
I get it. The respective.
He beat Fab.
Yeah.
He came through. He beat Dipset.
Stop.
Shout out to Fab. We from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn.
We love Fab.
We gotta give Fab his flowers, man.
Well, see, I understand. He from Harlem, so I understand the whole Mace thing.
I think Fab approached that verse is a little different. You know what I mean? With a different approach. And that's all I'm going to say. I just think that if he would have known.
I think anybody else besides Jada, Fab might have got it, but come on, that's okay to Jada, man. You can't.
Shout out to Jada.
Shout out to
God. I can't. It's like I said, Gemini rappers. You feel me? Whoever. Gemini rappers. Kanye's a Gemini. Kendrick a Gemini. Lauryn Hill a Gemini.
That's
you know
a
what
fact.
I mean? Like, it's a lot of Gemini.
Biggie was a Gemini.
Pac was a Gemini.
That's
I'm
a
a
fact.
Gemini. You shitting me?
It's a lot. It's a lot of
like all the
Gemini.
greatest rappers are Gemini.
There's a lot of even down to like East. East is a real lyricist.
Nah,
I see him
Dave
in my
East?
own eyes. He's
No,
a real
I
lyricist.
fuck with Dave East. Shout out to Dave East.
You know what I mean?
I listen to a lot of Dave East
You know what I mean?
like right now.
I got a thing for Gemini artists, and I think you know what I mean. Gemini niggas you gotta rap. So that type of shit is feeling like I have something unique to say is what inspired me, bro. I used to know I could rap, but I used to hide that I could rap for a long time, bro. I probably could have covered. I don't want to say cover more ground, but I probably could have started earlier in my life. I knew I could rap since I was like in 6th grade. You feel me? And then I kind of was showing it when I kind of got in college, when I kind of was able to record myself. I didn't start recording myself until I was in like college.
So how long ago was that? How long you been rapping?
Damn, bro, that's kind of like I've been rapping.
I'm saying I'm talking about some like out there with it. I'm not talking about like.
I mean, alright. So the first time I ever had a song on radio was in 2010.
Oh, okay, that's what.
And
12 years ago.
12 years. And no cap, humbly, bro. If I every year I've had a song play on the radio at least once on major radio by a major DJ.
That's what's up. That's an accomplishment, bro.
Every year up until
real talk. Shout out to you, man. That's what's up.
That's dope.
That you know, those moments are cool. That's inspiring. But I just like to be. I'm an artistic person, bro. You give me a piece of paper, I'm gonna probably draw. You know what I mean? You give me some paint, I'm just a person that like. I'm not like a designer. I'm not none of those professionally, but I like to express artistically, bro. That's really all it roots from for me.
That's what's up, bro. So you got any projects coming out?
Well, yeah, actually I do. Right now I'm pushing that instrument a lot.
Shout out to that instrument.
But I got 2 projects coming out. One is gonna be like a relationship kind of type project, and the other one is gonna be a sequel of that instrument. You know, I say don't forget the $. And I really mean it as, like I said, knowing your worth. It's really about just finding value in yourself and whatever it is you do. You come from the streets, you come from a corporate administrative place, where you come from nothing, and you know, if you ain't figure it out yet, like there's still ways, there's still options. And we was kind of like trained with I feel like we was kind of promoted. We was always promoted. I grew up in an era where we was promoted like a defeated mindset. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta settle for
a 9 to 5.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Or even be below that, like unemployment or EBT.
Yeah.
It's really mad other ways, but what they did is just like, not to preach, just like they kept education away from us. They kept resources from us for years until they used it all up, and now they like, all right, yeah, y'all niggas, go ahead and go.
Yeah.
With it. I mean, okay, we kept some education from y'all for hundreds of years. Now y'all can have that shit.
Yeah.
These books, just the books y'all can have.
That's
You know what I mean? Y'all gotta go find the other ones. You know what I mean? It's
Crazy.
the same thing. Here's the resources y'all can have. Y'all gotta go find. Now everybody's like I said, everybody's a credit person, and that's cool because I know how to fix your credit too. Holla at me if you want to do it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, everybody can do it because that information is really free.
Yeah. They
It's
charge
really
you for
free. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's really free. Even in college, you're referring to information that you could find online for free.
That's a
I
fact.
mean, but you just might need somebody to tell you how to organize yourself. So I'm not gonna say school is necessarily bad, because you might need that discipline. Otherwise, you might not go do it yourself. But if you're a person that's self-sufficient and you know how to seek that information yourself, you're gonna find out school is not. The person that invented college ain't go to college.
First of all,
That's
people
a
don't
fact.
understand school is a business. You feel me?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, and it's a
It is.
necessary business.
Yeah, for
but,
certain people. I'm not saying it's not for me, but I'm just saying I don't understand the fact that you go to school, you go to college, and then you be in debt and you owe school loans and all that. And
Yeah.
a lot of people owe that for the rest of their life.
That's
Like,
crazy. Yes.
like you gotta pay to learn. It's just weird. You feel me?
Free
Information for information that's supposed to be given to us. You feel me?
Exactly.
But
So
That's
and
a
I mean, no
fact.
knock on teachers. This is no knock on teachers. This is no knock on professors. Yeah, y'all doing y'all thing, and there are people that there's a need for them. I was
facts.
I was
Shout out to the teachers out there.
Definitely a fact.
No offense to teachers at all. There's a necessity for y'all. I'm just saying the whole process of school.
Yeah,
And
it's a business. It's like
you
the
said,
jail
Yeah.
system.
It's the information is free. It's like this water. We pay for Poland Spring, but we know we could get some water. I mean, at the end of the day, we paying for water one way or another. But you know what I mean? We could get that. Air. It's like somebody charging you for air. Like, come on,
Yeah.
nah, man.
And then half of this water is not even good water to drink
exactly.
either.
That's a fact.
So
we paying to kill ourselves.
exactly. So you know, that's how you talk about inspiration and shit. My inspiration came from shit like that. You know, I used to like have to read books and shit in school, and I started writing like book reports and shit, and some rhymes and shit.
Okay. So what inspired your name?
G Mims.
Yeah, G
My name
Mims.
is George Mims.
George Mims. All right, so
Yeah, that's my real name is Mims.
Yeah.
I used to so yeah, I remember like blog sites and shit. I
Yeah.
used to have like this blog site tried to like rip me one time. Post like called Uncut. It was one of the like top 100 blog sites this particular year, but I guess the Wonder Twins were promoting me. Shout out to the Wonder Twins, DJ Wonder Twins, and I guess they saw me in the like email blast or blog promotion or whatnot, and tried to like say I stole my name from Kool G Rap or some shit like that.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you, was Kool G Rap, did he inspire your name or any
Well,
kind of
Kool
way?
G Rap is
Shout out to
that,
Kool G
is
Rap.
that guy.
Yeah, get busy.
That's a fact.
Definitely.
Respectfully, my pops was cool before Kool G Rap.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? So
facts.
Literally.
it's you know what I mean? Like that's just
Yeah, and you.
how it goes. You know what I mean? Like it was
Shout out
That's
to Kool
real.
G Rap. Shout out to
the
Kool
only
G
cool
Rap.
I think that was. I might be wrong, but the only cool that was cool before my pops was
Cool Herc.
with a K.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
a K.
Yeah.
So, other than him, and he knows I know Kool Herc. I see Kool Herc all the time. So yeah, that lane you're not gonna.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that shout out to Kool Herc. You know.
Shout out to the big Kool Herc.
You know, my pops was cool before Kool G Rap was cool. So respectfully, Kool G Rap is Kool G Rap, and G is just my name. George is my name is George.
Okay.
So I'm not Mims. I didn't steal that from Mims. My last name is Mims.
Okay. It's just in you.
That's your name.
You ain't gotta explain it, bro. It's in you. That's real talk. So here on the Loyal Family Podcast, we like to ask, like, especially hip hop artists, like we go through our top 5. Who your top 5 dead or alive? It don't matter. Like if you say you had to pick these 5 guys.
I don't like the word top.
Yeah, it don't gotta be in no order.
Like your favorite. Yeah, your favorite 5 that you like.
Time?
Yeah, that you just like listening to.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm gonna say of course Jay.
Okay.
Damn, it's so many new era dudes. Like I listen to so many new era dudes. Like I listen to the music now.
Yeah.
That it's not fair because the impact that they having on me now, I don't get a chance to they need to test the time. So if I leave out any new era people, it's because I feel like these people I can still listen to right now. And I'm gonna give that prop.
Okay.
So it's 5. So I'm gonna say Jay, Wayne.
Shout out to Weezy.
I like Cole.
Shout out to J. Cole.
Damn, man, I don't like this 5.
I mean, I know it's hard. It's too many artists, but you feel me?
Yeah,
I'm just saying if you had a top 5.
I definitely a Drake dude. Man, yo, this 5 shit is bad. Cause who I listen to.
Yeah, I'm talking about it's you. You feel me?
Then it's Jim.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I don't want to leave out like.
But you left out Mace. How you say you fuck with Mace?
I mean, I do.
He ain't in your top 5.
Timeless?
Because you asked me about right now.
You said Drake.
It's an old time list?
I like
That's
Mace.
not an old time. He said right now.
I'm talking about
your favorite right
I'm
now.
talking about period.
Period?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All time.
Old time?
Yeah, I ain't talking about just like right
Scratch
now.
the
I
whole
said-
list.
Old time?
Yeah,
Old time, old time.
Yeah, I'm talking about your old time, bro. I'm not talking about right now, because right now we can always go right now. I'm talking about
Old
everybody.
time?
Yeah, bro. Real talk.
Alright, Jay.
Uh-huh.
My favorite or who I think the best?
Yeah, you,
It's a
bro. Your
difference,
top
it's
5. It don't gotta be in no
It's a
order.
different 5.
It's no order. It's
I
just.
already knew that.
My favorite, who I think's the best. You gotta give me a 2.
Who you think is the best?
Alright.
That's the best. We going with the best.
Jay. Biggie.
Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn.
Nas.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
And KRS-One.
There we go.
KRS-One.
I like that.
I was looking for the KR. You know, that's
middle
mine
five.
right
That's
there.
like-
Shout out to KRS-One.
I was looking
But me, I'm a little too. I'm from New Era,
Now
so
my favorite
yeah.
is like Mace,
Yeah.
Cam, Jim.
Oh yeah, Harlem.
Yeah, like my
Shout out to
favorite
Harlem.
is like those
Yeah,
those
from
really
Harlem. I say I fuck
those
with
are my
Cam.
favorite.
Cam from Harlem.
And it's not just from Harlem. I mean, maybe it is because I'm from Harlem, but I like. And then it's like Jay. I like Wayne. I like DMX. I do like Eminem. You know what I mean? I really like Eminem. I don't listen to Eminem the same because I'm older.
Yeah.
When I was young, take a bath with the Catholics, go to war. That shit meant the world to
Nah,
me.
yeah, he get busy.
I
His
used
flow
to
was
play
crazy
cleaning
too.
out my closet until my mom's went upside my head.
Oh, yeah, my little brother. My little brother was like that. He bumped
upside my
that.
head. I got mad and thought I was gonna go in a room and play cleaning out my closet, and my mom went upside my head, and I had to understand what that song was really saying.
Yeah. See, like you ain't have to go through that. What he
You
talking
ain't have to
about?
go in that room and fucking
That's a
what you
fact.
do and play no song like that.
That's a fact.
Let me know. Even though I knew the lyrics, I didn't understand what it was really meaning.
Yeah, you just like how I flow, how I
Yeah.
went.
Right,
But that's
so-
how my little brother was. He was bumping that song all day.
Yeah,
And
so-
I'm looking at him like, bro, you don't understand this
You
song,
don't
bro.
understand
But
the
the song is fire.
It
I ain't
is.
gonna
It's
front.
great, but you don't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
yeah.
Eminem was hard to play in my house because my mom was kind of like, it's not because he a white rapper. It's because you know what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah.
You blasting that shit. I don't want to hear. My mom liked to play. And at the time, my mom liked to play music. She played all kinds of music. The radio was always on. She was always blasting something on the radio. She was down with it. But when I was playing songs like that, it was too dark. You know what I mean? And I used to rap dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I used to hide my rhymes. I used to, because I used to just kind of emulate. Like I said, I like DMX OD.
Yeah, so you
DMX
like-
first 2 albums, you can't tell me nothing about DMX.
Most fire albums ever.
Nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing with nobody. You know what I mean?
Shout out to DMX,
You know what I
man.
mean? And I don't really argue. I'm like, I treat this shit like, I treat hip hop like, almost like the Bible. Like, I don't argue about people. I don't disrespect no artist because I understand how important each one is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love even Fat Joe. Like, Fat Joe is somebody that I think stands the test of time. I think LL Cool J deserves to be in my top 5 best all time. I think LL Cool J deserves to be up there. You could eliminate anybody I put up there. That's
a fact.
I don't care.
That's
You
a
put
fact.
LL Cool J up there. That's another person that, if we talking about all time, I'm talking about. It's a lot more. It's too many top. I don't like top 5. I was saying this before.
Yeah.
I don't like top 5. It's not enough, bro. It's too many.
Way too many.
Too many artists. I didn't even talk about.
That's what I'm about to say. It's way too many. Just keep going.
It's West Coast niggas that I didn't even really get to it. Like it's Midwest niggas. Like, you know what I mean. Nelly was the only country hip hop artist, bro.
Yeah.
He
Yo.
was a country rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. That's a whole. Not that nobody tapped into that lane until.
Yo, listen, I don't know. It was like last interview or the interview before that. I told niggas, besides hip hop, only other shit I really fuck with is country music, bro. Like, I really fuck with country music, bro.
Crazy thing is hip hop is our culture, bro. The crazy thing is hip hop is our culture, bro. That's us, bro. Hip hop is a culture, bro. Hip hop is what we started, is what we created, bro. So I don't even like arguing about certain things with hip hop because you gotta understand the significance had to be unique like that for it to become what it is today. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So I like a lot of artists today. Like I'm glad a nigga like Gunna is a #1 artist. I'm glad a nigga like Lil Baby. I think Lil Baby.
I fuck with Lil Baby. Shout out to Lil Baby.
I like EST Money. What's his name? ESTG.
Oh yeah.
I think he be dumping. I like, you know what I mean? I like other artists too, you know what I mean? I was in the South for a little while last year. Spent a lot of time. I got on the Fujiano. I thought Fujiano was, that's named Fujiano. I think he was part of the Gucci Man and them niggas Pooh Shiesty and all them. I thought they was fire, you know what I mean?
Free Pooh Shiesty.
You gotta kind of be there. If you don't understand, you kind of gotta be there and feel the vibe, feel how that they music make they people feel.
Yeah.
Then you start to understand, like, you know what I mean?
Like their story.
Young Thug, I didn't really feel like, I didn't understand Young Thug until I went to the South and heard a Young Thug song go on and see how the people
they go crazy,
I was like,
I was in Atlanta for a couple years. They love Young Thug out there.
Oh, this is why.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This why. You know what I mean? 2 Chainz, oh, this why. You know what I mean? So, like, sometimes I don't like to leave people out because, like, there's some impactful artists, and it's just because we here in the city don't mean it's moving like that. They in their city. You know what I mean? Like, so it's some real impactful artists, you know what I mean? You can't tell niggas where Boosie from that he ain't top 5.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shout out to Boosie. I fucks with Boosie hard body.
Over there in Louisiana, that Boosie ain't top 5. You know what I mean? So I gotta be, this can go anywhere, so I gotta be respectful, you know what I mean? It's a lot of artists, and I don't particularly like top 5.
Yeah.
I can get into conversations about it, but I gotta kind of give that disclaimer, like, he's top 5. I don't. I've been exposed to too much music. Me, I lived in a library. I said my pop's cool DJ, Red Alert, bro. I know what it's like to kind of not see the fucking paint on the walls, because it was records from the ceiling to the wall everywhere, plaques and then plaques and plaques and trophies and proclamations. Like, the walls are covered. I've grown up in his library of music, bro. I do not have to play no song twice.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's
My
crazy.
entire life, I never had to play. Realistically, I would never have to play the same. I could have played a new CD, tape, vinyl, or something every day of my life. I would have never had to play another one again.
Yeah,
That much music, bro.
that's crazy.
It's
I
like
can imagine,
changing
bro.
your clothes, like not wearing the same clothes forever. You know what I'm saying?
So
It's like never having to put on the same outfit again.
right,
That's
exactly.
Absolutely.
I got a question. So like, let me know, like, with all that music back in the days, let me know what like the parties was like. Was you ever around any of them parties?
So, I was really my brother Rob was more
the big brother, big
my
brother,
older
big
brother,
homies
Rob,
out there,
he
big
was
brother
the one, he was the one that was kind of like in the
around.
yeah, like he was also
Yeah.
like the one on the radio with him. Like,
Oh,
you know what I
okay.
mean? I'm the one who music played on the radio.
Mhm.
He was the one who was actually like in the radio station on the radio with him, had the promo with my pops, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Back when my pops promo game was like his promo game was breaking artists, bro. You
Yeah.
feel me? So when they say Fat Joe say he discovered Red's discovered him, or this
Yeah,
artist
yeah.
say that Red broke their record, is because
Yeah. He
he
played it
was the
for-
most prominent radio
Yeah.
hit, like at the time. And what he would do is you would make a promo for him, and he can play that over other people's music. It's a promo. It's like a way he can mix in all kind every time he's playing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now you remember it. So now what happened is people's promos with him became their singles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Flo Joe was the promo for my pops.
yeah.
Jungle
Shout out to
Brother.
Flojo, that was that
Shout out
shit.
to
You feel me?
Fat
Flo Joe
Joe,
was a
for
promo,
real.
bro, and it
The
became
Jungle
a
Show.
single.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
That we got so popular that became a single. Like, when Fat Joe did what Fat Joe had to do, it wasn't just solely because of, but yeah, Jungle Brothers spearheaded that native tongue thing, and they had the Violators and Violator Records, and that shit started from my pops. It did, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's other pieces that play into it becoming what it became 100%. He ain't make every play, but it started from terms that he gave them, appointing them like, yo, we was talking about carrying crates.
Yeah.
At this time, he's the biggest DJ in the world right now in hip hop. You carrying crates, you going everywhere with him. You're a part of his entourage.
It's part of history.
You clubbing with him. You with it. It's like your crew. It's like your family. Y'all all. As far as this platform goes, this becomes the biggest podcast of all time, right?
Yeah.
Every one of y'all are a part of the loyal family,
Yeah.
right? There's gonna be a lot of members that's gonna come. And as the loyal family expands, right, years upon years, gonna be a lot of new members. But y'all gonna remember, I don't know if this is the Fridger group, but I'm gonna count the 7 people here.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna know it's 7 original loyal family members.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how that shit started. Yeah, the business might change. You might get signed to do your own branch. And I might be speaking it to existence. You know what I mean? Amen. You feel me? You might
Facts.
get your deal to start your own shit. You know what I mean? You might get on fucking the biggest broadcasting network ever.
knows?
You know, I mean,
Bro, I put
on the
in
world.
existence, bro.
You feel me?
What's up?
And you with them. You feel me? And,
Yeah.
and you know, you already know. I already know about you, DF. You know,
No, stop.
So
This ain't the
say all that
18 on the
happens,
buck,
that
that's
there's
why I
gonna
fuck
be
with
different
you.
people that's gonna come in between.
That's
That's gonna be a part of your journey, and it's important to remember the core, and that's just how Violator Records became. You know what I mean? And it started from origins like that, and it just so happened that the biggest star of them at the time was DJ Red Alert, and he had the biggest platform. And what he did is he helped the culture get in. He just kept the door open. What he did is he held this door open and said, "Yo, come on."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
All right, come on. Yeah, he with me. He with me. That's basically what he did over time.
Yeah.
That's all he really did
And
for
I ain't gonna
now
lie,
and Flex.
us
and all
coming
that.
from the black community, we need that because we don't always have that lane or that outlet. You feel me? That's
Right.
real shit.
So, because that shit like that is not it's not like documented, documented. Those are things we gotta hold on to with our honor and with our loyalty.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the code we gotta keep as when we create things like this. So, you know, word.
Yeah, that's real talk. That's real talk. So let me know, like, did you coming from hip hop royalty and all that? But like, what'd you say to a young artist coming in the game? Like, you think if they get a popping song right now, you think they should go independent, or they should stay? You know what I mean? Or they should go to a major and work like that?
I think I'm gonna keep it consistent. It's about what your music is worth to you, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? I know artists notable artists that feel like they can make a lot of music.
Mm-hmm.
And if they particularly want to put a price on this song and give it to a label or whoever that's willing to give them some bread for it and move on to the next song,
Yeah.
then that's your business. If you want to be independent and build it up yourself, then that's your business. You know what I mean? But know your business. Have a plan. Make it tactical.
Right.
You feel me? Make it strategic. You know what I mean? Do it with intention. Don't do it and the song blow up and you mad. You feel me? You gotta prepare for the fact that I gave up 50-50 with these niggas and they gave me, let's start from a realistic common list. They gave me 10 racks.
Yeah.
They gave me 10 racks for this song.
Yeah.
A $10,000 budget for this shit. And I know that they gotta get their $10,000 back, they $10,000 back, right? And it take time. I don't got a big enough
Budget.
I really couldn't fill a budget.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what to do with the budget. Let's say that. I didn't know what to do with the budget.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now they got 100% of my record and they didn't make their 10,000. Now you crying that you didn't make no money or something like that. You should have known your business. You should have made a plan.
Right.
You should have used that 10,000, whatever money, 50,000, and made a plan for that time to make it back. Either you was gonna pay them back, or you was going to get your royalties back, or maybe you shouldn't have gave up that much shit. Maybe you should have stuck to your own money. You feel me? It depends on how invested you are into this particular music. You know in your own heart how much you can really produce.
Facts.
You gotta not cap to yourself. You know what I mean? If you think this is the best shit you ever fucking did and you ain't got the time to do no more, I understand why you holding on to it and wanting to do it and get the most of it. But I just think you gotta approach it with a plan. All of these there's many different contracts and it's really confidential for people to even explain their contracts. So you can't even believe everything everyone's telling you, because really, if it's a real contract, it tells you on the top that it's not to be spoken
You can't
about
talk
to
about
nobody.
it. Yeah,
So, you know what I mean? A nigga could tell you anything. Nigga.
That's a fact. Exactly. I signed $100 million a mall. You feel me? But
Niggas
yeah, that's fact.
Niggas will tell you anything. You feel
That's
me?
a fact.
So, you know, I just think that's the biggest thing that even the older generation kind of like wishes they knew better about. Because had they known, they didn't know, nigga, they was creating this foundation that's as strong as it is now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They didn't even do it with complete monetary intentions. They was doing it just for the fun, for the women, for the competition, for the self-fulfillment. They was doing it organically, so they wasn't thinking about setting up. They just wanted to be famous.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? And everybody didn't, and a lot of people just want to be famous. That's another thing, bro. We not even that come into play. Some people just want to be famous, nigga.
That's a fact.
Would you take this money and know niggas is fucking with you and you not even known like Russ? Let's say you getting Russ money, but you not even known like Russ. Are you willing to do that?
Listen.
Some people aren't. Some people want to show it off.
I'd rather have money and don't nobody know me than to be famous and broke. You feel me? And that's just real talk. I don't want to be out there. Everybody know you, but you ain't got a pot to piss in. And there's a lot of people out here fronting. That's why you got the Instagram.
But even if you're gonna front, bro, listen.
Better do it right.
If you're gonna front, bro, do it with a plan.
Yeah.
Do it with intention, bro.
That's a fact.
Niggas don't be doing it with I can't say what niggas don't be doing, but it seems like niggas don't do it with intention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's where it fucks up. You know what I mean? Like, one thing I seen Jay saying why I think Jay is the best is just he be dropping like real like jewels, and it's kind of like you gotta be your own flow. Like, you know what I mean? You don't let nobody predict your pace. You feel me? But you still gotta stick to your pace though. You know when you, like I said, you can't cap to yourself, bro.
Yeah.
You can't cap to yourself. Niggas gotta, I encourage niggas gotta be more real with themselves. Niggas gotta start blacking on themselves. You can't cap to yourself, bro. You can cap to other niggas, but you can't cap to yourself, bro. Sometimes niggas stop believing they cap. We all capping away, bro. We all capping away. I don't like to say lie, because I hate to call a nigga, you stamp somebody a liar. People have, nah, sometimes we cap. Sometimes we curb our reality a little bit. We tell ourselves it's gonna be alright a little bit when we know that we gotta switch it up or change it up, and we can work harder or do something different. Like I think we all know sometimes we glorify ourselves a little bit harder than we are working. You know what I mean? And we could do more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We slept a little bit longer when we should have got up and did whatever it is we should have been doing. We do it. You know what I mean? Oh, I fucked with this shorty a little bit too long. I spent this money on this bitch, and I could have. That's a video.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That was a video.
Word.
that's a fact.
That was a fucking. I could have paid that PR person for the fucking.
Could have been a movie.
You feel me?
That's
I coulda paid
definitely
that
a
for over 3
fact.
months or whatever. I could have fucking, you know what I mean? I could have did that shit, you know what I mean? And we gotta stop capping with ourselves. You feel me? It's about how bad you really want that shit. You know what I mean?
Right. And speak, I'm sorry to cut you
It's
off,
all good.
man,
No,
but
you're
I really gotta promote this. I'm sitting here looking at this, and this dead ass, like, real talk. This is dope, right? Listen, y'all gotta cop this, man.
Facts.
Y'all gotta cop this, man. Like, I've been sitting here looking at this shit, and this is like, G Mims, don't forget the $ debit music card. I don't. That should ring a bell to me.
Exactly.
Look, let me say it
You see, I
again.
got the tap logo at the bottom. Like,
Yes, come on,
That's
bro.
lit.
Like, let's look at it. Let's talk about this though. Like, you dropping jewels, man, but we still need to promote this, man.
Can you tell the
G-Mims,
people where to
Right.
get it?
I mean, it's on all streaming platforms. If you want to get a personal one, you can hit me, DM me on Instagram, koolgmims.com. I mean, Kool G. Y'all know Instagram, at Kool G Mims, KOOLGMIMS.
Facts.
I do have a website, koolgmims.com, but I'm reconstructing it. I actually built my website myself. Well, I had been building my website myself for the last several years. And I always been kind of like a little bit of a tech head, bro. I was like, I used to do like, what's that shit called? HTML shit back when I was younger, like on like web TV and like games and shit like that. I used to do like HTML shit. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know that what I was doing was coding then.
Yeah, like what, like MySpace and to like a different
beyond
level, though.
MySpace. So I used to do some shit like, it's called like, it's kind of, I don't think it's weird, but like it was like electronic wrestling. So what you had to do is you had to write your role play. You come up with your wrestler and shit like that, and it's like a role play. You know what I mean? You write a role play and shit like that, and then what you did was you had to make website pages. Like you had to do like use like angelfire.com, and you had to build a website. So you had to make the background black. You had to do like you had to put the HTTP
the code.
codes in,
Yeah.
and make buttons and type, and you had to really build the site on a blank page so that when you click on the page, it shows what we see as websites. Like it wasn't like a template and you drag this box into that box. You had to type those boxes in, and shit, man, I wish I knew that was what I was doing. I was talking about these kids, like, you know what I mean? I was like
That's crazy.
in 6th grade, 7th grade, doing this shit on the computer mad late. Like, this was like when AOL, we only had AOL.com.
Yeah.
It wasn't AIM yet.
It was dial-up.
That's crazy.
AOL Messenger.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
this guy is a genius.
I was on the
right now.
internet browser building fucking coded websites for wrestling, and like what the they would do is if you had the best role play or some shit like that, that's how they would predict who would win and shit. So, you know what I mean?
That's dope though.
If anybody that
That's
really,
dope.
and I don't know who those other people were, and how big that world was, but I definitely used to do that with my man Brandon. He put me on. But yeah, I used to do shit like that. So I built my own website, but now I'm getting it done. I'm getting some help. I'm getting time to just work on just being like a full artist, and I'm getting so much more done. The productivity is
That's what's up.
increased so much. Like
Keep
I
working.
even this fucking cover. I did this cover on my own. I found these people to help me do this shit on my mother. And I hate the term on my own because nobody does anything on their own. Somebody helped me. Somebody was creating.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Shout out to the people that was creating this shit. The fucking website that allowed me to make this cover art. Shout out to who the fuck they were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? I didn't do this on my own, but I did this. I put these pieces together on my own, and it was because I took my time and I followed my pace, and I was able to create something that it's like legacy wise, you know what I mean?
That's
Someone
a
can
fact.
say, yo, no, I got this from them, you know what I mean? Especially the people that got the wallets and shit. And you know, I'm gonna come out with more for everything that's considered that instrument. I'm gonna stick it to that instrument project, so that anything that I do exclusively for these events. That's why I don't want to ever act like these are old, because I'm gonna continue to do events revolved around just these projects. If I do a deluxe, if I add a sequel to it, you know what I mean. I want people that have the original ones to still have an advantage, and to receive the same luxury opportunities that the new members will get, because I originally, when I first came out with the project, for the first 2 months, what it was like, now look, I'm a brand ambassador for like several brands, or I have been over the last 6 months, right, to a year. So now what happens is those discounts that I get, you get.
Yeah.
Those links to directly to the businesses that you might want to get into, I put them on my cards. So like you ever heard of that brand, Cult of Individuality?
No.
The 2 X's on it. On the right, if you see niggas with the jeans and they got the 2 X's on the right, and they got
You said Cult?
This Cult.
Oh yeah, Cult. Yeah, Cult of Individuality. Yeah, I definitely heard of that. They got jeans
I
and
got a couple of these brands. I got a couple of shirts
So
and
I've
things like that.
been a brand ambassador for them for.
shout out to Cult.
Shout out to them.
They gave me a discount code for when my project came out. And they provided me with a lot of like gear for events and videos and shit. So
that's what's up.
There's my man MH, my man the trainer. He's a physique champion.
Okay.
He's in the credit. He don't just work out, take pictures, and say you're a trainer. He really competes and knows about the human body and health, and keeping up with your body in different ways from different ages. He does virtual. He'll do it from FaceTime. He'll do you, your whole family. You know what I mean? He'll do it with you, your whole family will come out with. So he had a discount with me, so you could hit him. You know what I mean? Hit him up. It was I had I had a couple of them. Azad, the watch brand that I wear.
Okay.
Azad.
Azad.
Shout
out to Azad.
Okay.
District. That's my boy Bobby.
Yeah, I know. I met him. I had the chance to meet him.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Yo, let me tell you, man. Bro got a nice collection, bro.
Yeah, Bobby's
He got a nice collection, and he's a very humble brother, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Azad.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Azad. There's a dope documentaries coming out about the Diamond District too soon, so it'll all make sense when it comes out. Shout out to my man Kenny. It's gonna be coming out real soon. So
so we'll look forward to that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
If you ever heard about the Diamond District,
Yeah, we've been to the Diamond District.
There's a
so
culture that we have in the Diamond District that
not talked about.
That hasn't been told. You know?
Okay, looking forward to that.
So,
definitely.
So look out for that too. So they've all been involved in putting this together. It was produced primarily by Hassami. My man Hassami. It was executive produced by Arsonist from the Heatmakers. So, shout out to my man Joel. Joel Ortiz also helped me.
Shout out to Joel Ortiz.
Yeah, shout out.
Like in order and everything. So, I've had like the luxury of having a really good nucleus. And I mean, not get it mistaken. Like, a lot of times like we bring it back. That's not like a red alert thing, you know what I mean? That's
you
grinding,
doing what you gotta do.
I be wanting niggas to know, like, yo, I used to go to Hot 97, bro, and like, I used to tell security I'm going to get something for my pops, and sit in the hallway until somebody I knew opened the door. Just to go put shit in everybody's mailbox. Niggas shit in me, niggas think I got this shit spoon fed. I think it's going crazy. I took time out, emailed, been to parties, traveled.
Doing what you gotta do for you.
I put in
Grinding.
Bought my own brand, signed to myself, got my own entertainment lawyer, had a deal, got out of a deal. You know what I mean? Continued to
keep grinding.
Put myself on platforms. I don't have no. I didn't do it with a PR. Respect to a PR. I did these shits on my own relationships.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I was honorable with all my relationships. I kept my credibility with all my relationships, and I used them necessarily when it was necessary, not overused them. I guess maybe what comes with my experience is that I know how to like have certain etiquette in certain rooms. You know what I mean? Every opportunity ain't your opportunity. You feel me? Sometimes you in a room for another opportunity to work for somebody else, and then the cards will work in your favor afterwards.
Right, go on.
Preaching that, you know what I mean? Sometimes we all had to be here for this to happen. You know what I mean? It wasn't about anybody specifically, but it was about all of us being here for this vibe to be
moment.
You know what I mean? And it's gonna make whoever shine. I mean, we had to speak that on y'all. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
It happened, so all y'all had to be there. I didn't remember everybody's name. Forgive me that you came here, and I said that to you, and hopefully I empowered you, bro.
That's a fact. We want to appreciate you for coming through, dropping some jewels.
You definitely
on camera, off camera, definitely.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
When you like, bro, like I said, we was talking about gym and shit, bro. I got to watch these niggas work. I got to RP Fred the Godson.
Rest in peace, Fred.
Bro, I met him at Summer Jam one year.
He's the fucking dopest. I'm blessed to say I did music with him several times, and that he's listen to me rap and take the time out the way. I started engineering. I learned how to engineer myself from recording Fred when arsonists would leave.
Oh, okay.
Beat makers would leave, right? And would leave us there. And after a while, me and Fred just was like, yo, we gotta learn how to do this shit so we could work. And RP, like right before COVID started getting crazy, I really kind of got to hang in engineering, and I was recording him like his last couple projects. He put out a lot of projects before he passed away. If you really
I ain't gonna lie. One thing about Fred the God, he been working. Like he been working.
So, seeing all of that kind of just showed me different ways and different approaches, and it made me kind of like never take a moment for granted. You know what I mean? Like those processes is one to take advantage of, and since my work ethic got me there, you know what I mean? I gotta keep going.
I just keep working, bro. Keep working. I see a lot of success for you, bro. Real talk. Because you got a lot of knowledge, and you could really teach people. It's not just about being an artist and just making music. It's bigger than that. You feel me? And you got a bigger reach. You feel me? Real talk. Just by coming through and dropping little jewels on us, we definitely appreciate that. We definitely appreciate you. You know what I mean? Real talk.
I mean, I tell Diop, I was telling him earlier that like. First of all, me and Diop got a record.
Definitely.
Me and Diop did a record called "They Don't Care About Us." TDC,
that's coming out.
TDC, that's coming out soon.
Absolutely.
And when he connected me with y'all, and I looked y'all up. As soon as he hit me up, I went to y'all. I might not like everything. Like,
no.
Let me say this. Crazy. I had this ill experience, and I forgive me, bro. I start seeing things. I start reflecting. I can start, you know, an artist hit me today. I'm not gonna say nobody's name. Or today, and he was like, yo, you don't like or follow my stuff or nothing like that. And I was like, yo, bro, you know you never know who you're talking to, because I might have never liked your picture, but I saw your shit on the YouTube called Macho Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I looked it up. I found it online and all of that. I assume me giving to your streams is better. It's better for you than me fucking liking your fucking picture.
It's not even about that, bro.
Fuck your picture. You want me to go?
That's a fact.
You want me to go? You know, it's not. Fine, you could be fly and all that, but bro, I'm not liking that shit. I went to your link. I looked you up. I went to see how serious you were. I even responded with your own music, bro.
That's a fact.
Now, what are you gonna tell me, bro? Get the fuck out of here. You feel me?
No. I'm gonna say it for you. Get the fuck out of here, because that's a problem I got with a lot of people and social media. See, this whole social media. For people like us, growing up a little bit older, we not really used to all the social media likes and comments, and so some of this stuff is kind of new. People, we just adjusting to it, and people get it fucked up. Let's
give it the Brooklyn way. Hold on, you from Brooklyn? I'm from Brooklyn, right?
Let's
give it the Brooklyn way. Fuck out of here.
Word. Like that's. I don't mean like, cause I can say this because I looked you up. You know what I mean? I went through that stuff. I was looking. That's when I gave y'all my opinion about this. That,
and we appreciated that.
You should do that. I see you peep this and that, and I'm here, and I'm like, oh, You definitely do that. If you could do that, you could do boom.
Yeah.
Man, we
Dropping
definitely,
jewels.
we
And,
definitely
I say
taking
that-
those jewels.
I say that to say, like, you know, Diop has always been like genuine with me, and he's
Word. Shout out to my bro Diop, man.
Yo, my
Definitely.
brother, I appreciate
Even plugging his link, you feel me? Diop called.
Like,
yeah, I call him Diop short, bro.
Yeah,
Diop,
Diop's called,
Yeah,
at
Diop's
Diop's
called,
called,
Diop's
but
called.
listen, it's not about me. It's all about the dollars.
Don't get the dollar sign.
At Kool G Mims.
Yes.
Word.
At Kool G
Like,
Mims.
you done dropped all these jewels. We definitely appreciate all that. But we heard you got injured playing ball. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, come
But who
Talk
you got
about
this
that,
year,
bro.
man?
Come on. We know you.
No.
Player.
Who you
Let the
who you
people
got?
know.
Who you got this year, man?
I mean,
NBA Finals. Who you think?
Finals?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know it's still early,
It's still,
but who you rocking with?
But I'm a Laker fan. Bro.
Shout out to LA.
I'm a Laker fan.
So
They
what they
not
doing
gonna
right
do it.
now?
Look, let me be clear.
Uh-huh.
I'm very fortunate and I'm very happy we have LeBron. I'm not a
Yeah.
LeBron James fan.
Shout out to
I
LeBron.
mean, we're very blessed to have LeBron James and
Yeah.
have all the culture that the Lakers have.
Yeah.
And I say Lakers because I'm not from LA, bro. I'm
Yeah,
from
yeah.
New York. I'm
It's all
just a
good.
Lakers fan, bro. I'm just a
Yeah.
Lakers fan. I
Yeah.
like the Lakers team. I liked Showtime. I had the basketball tapes, the NBA stars 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Magic was on all them shits, getting crazy. Mike was the greatest. Like it's like how I feel about Jay-Z. Mike's the greatest, but Magic was that guy. I liked
Yeah.
Showtime.
That's a
You
fact.
feel me? So, then came when I was like old enough to really understand basketball. It's Kobe came around. You feel me? Kobe
Yeah.
and AI was my two favorite players, but I kind of kept my loyalty to the Lakers.
Yeah.
I'm a Laker fan. You feel me? I know I'm from New York.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Nah, it's all
you look
good.
at my Flex Freestyle wear a New York jersey.
Yeah.
I honor
Shout out to Flex.
I was telling you my cousin is Craig Mack.
Right.
Rest in peace, Craig Mack.
Right.
And I did a video tribute to him. I wore a Nick shirt. You know what I mean? Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey. I fucks with. I rep that I'm from New York.
Hip hop
But
royalty.
I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. I'm a Laker fan.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to the chip right now.
Let me ask you a question, cause your man,
Going to the chip right now.
my friends, they been coming at me. I've been heckling your man. What they call it now, trolling. I've been trolling Westbrook all week.
Leave Westbrook alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I've been trolling
You
them.
gotta leave Westbrook.
I'm gonna tell you
alone.
why. Cause when he came to the Lakers, I knew it was gonna be a problem. I'm gonna tell you why. LeBron James is considered to be one of the GOAT. He's not my GOAT,
Yeah,
but he's
my
one of the
but
GOAT.
He's one of the
Now
GOATs.
my GOAT
Yeah.
is Kevin Durant. No, I never seen the better player. But as far as
Okay.
playing with Westbrook, come on, man. Westbrook think he Michael Jordan. And that's the problem. He want to take too many shots he don't deserve.
He missing
Alright,
layups.
Since you got me on camera,
Yeah.
I can't let you just say he's taking shots he don't deserve.
I'm not gonna say he don't deserve it.
He don't deserve. He deserves to take the shot.
He needs to make them.
He needs to make them.
Listen,
It's not
He's-
about
yeah.
deserve.
He's missing layups.
Yeah, I agree.
listen,
He's
the
missing
way-
dunks.
The way he's playing on the Lakers, and this is just me. The way he's playing on the Lakers, I feel like he need to wrap it up. Go to the G League, score 60. Go 60 on niggas. And I'm just keeping it a buck on camera. If I see Westbrook, no. No.
But you're.
I respect LeBron James
Okay,
off
cool.
the court.
So I can have it. I'm gonna act. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Look, I wanted to ask you a LeBron question.
Go ahead. Yeah, it might be. Go ahead, you guys.
All right. It's shown that LeBron plays well with players that can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? LeBron has had Shaq on it. A lot of people like to give the old Shaq was old. Listen, if he played, I'm gonna think if he
Shaq's
played-
a GOAT.
If they play, they play. Shaq is a GOAT, by the way. You feel
Facts.
me? And Shaq is honestly my favorite player off the court.
He the most dominant player I've ever seen.
No,
He
no,
plays-
Definitely.
What he does,
Shout
when
out
he
to
goes into
Shaq,
them stores and
Yeah.
he buys for people's shit.
That's real shit.
shout out to
He's a
Shaq.
realist.
More than
He's
just a
my
basketball
favorite
player.
player off the court. Number
Yeah.
one, he's the best nigga player ever off the court. I love LeBron too. LeBron's up there. Kobe's my favorite player of all time. Nobody, I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna
respectfully.
argue with y'all about
No, we're not.
Yeah.
We gotta argue respectfully.
I tell everybody Kobe better than
I'm
LeBron.
gonna keep it 100. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Shout out
I wasn't a Kobe fan, but I respect Kobe.
I said that. I said Kobe was better than LeBron.
Can we do this one time? Hold on. Excuse me. Let's do this. SIP Kobe. SIP, his family, you know what I mean? Respect, you know, we appreciate his legacy.
100%.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I had to say that. You know what I mean? I'm a big Kobe fan.
Yeah.
And that's why I want to be delicate when and you know, I set a bar that I feel like I can't take it back, but I didn't realize, looking at shit, what they was talking about, just you don't know where music goes, where you is a touch. Gotta be careful with what you say about things, but I'm a big Kobe fan, big AI. I hold them.
Shout out to AI, AI GOAT.
That's a fact.
Kobe GOAT.
Let's protect AI. Hands, positive hands, blessed hands around Allen Iverson. He's another Gemini rapper too that I was reading about back in the day. And he was one of my favorite people, basketball players ever. But Shaq has become my favorite player off the court. But LeBron, he's best with players that can shoot. You feel me? That's not the only thing that can win championships because LeBron ain't win every championship.
No, he lost a lot.
Westbrook has been to the finals before with your man, KD.
Of course.
So it's definitely, and Westbrook had 40 in some of them games.
He ain't been back.
That's because.
He ain't back. Now, wait. When KD got back was was kind of.
Listen, he still grabbed on MVPs, baby. KD did what he had to do. Now listen, no, I respect KD.
He took the A train to Harlem.
I'm keeping it up with I respect KD.
That's what I was saying.
We watched Barkley, we watched Ewing, we watched AI, we watched all these brothers play they hard out for these cities. Ain't never win no ring. My boy went and got him 2 rings, almost 3. But got him 2 rings.
LeBron had a squad too. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas act like LeBron ain't.
LeBron did his thing.
Kevin Love, Kyrie, and LeBron is a squad, bro. That's
LeBron playing with, and this is why I tell people, because people act like LeBron did it by himself. LeBron had pieces. And you ain't gonna do it without pieces.
LeBron played chess.
The ways Westbrook plays is more convenient for somebody.
Sixers or somebody.
No, it's more for a team that's gonna run the break. If the Lakers had a more defensive, even if they didn't shoot good, if they had more defensive-minded players, that's gonna get the fucking ball. Give me that. And start the break. LeBron, when Westbrook really are unstoppable. Who the fuck how you gonna stop the one fast break?
You know what that sound like?
That they're not getting those chances. You putting Westbrook in a half-court situation, and he can't. That's different.
No.
Westbrook need to come to the Knicks.
Try to run through like 10 players, bro.
That's because it's not a real fast break. He's forcing the break. You feel me? Anthony Davis is not there.
Yeah, listen.
Westbrook need to come to the Knicks.
You gotta adjust to the system.
All right, but bro, how many times are you gonna get to, bro? He ain't played but 30 games with LeBron, bro. He played about 30 games with LeBron.
Listen, my boy Melo played.
Not working.
My son Melo played 10 games. They got him out of here. Where he was at?
Melo injured.
No, I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about they got him. Where he was at?
Melo that man.
He was somewhere.
Melo that man, bro.
I respect. I love Melo.
Melo, my favorite player.
I respect what you're saying.
It's about chemistry, and it's not even about the stars so much as it's about the team that you build around them, bro. You kind of gotta embody that attitude. You feel me? You can't rely on Westbrook to be the best defensive player, the best. Chris Paul don't gotta get 25 no more.
No, but Chris Paul is a different player.
Exactly.
He's a point guard.
Exactly.
And this is why I'm telling people: if Westbrook focused more on passing than he did shooting, he'll be the truth.
He gotta realize he's not making shots and make better decisions.
To Trevor Ariza,
to LeBron.
No respect.
Listen, I watched LeBron. Yo, bro, I watched LeBron, and I'm not a LeBron fan, so you can't say I'm biased. I watched LeBron put his heart out there every night.
He is. And Westbrook put his
35. LeBron is unstoppable.
10 rebounds, 11 rebounds.
LeBron is different.
I don't want to get low.
LeBron is different.
Come on, man. Somebody sound like Stephen A. Smith. I ain't saying
we don't respect Stephen A.
That's a fact.
I think Golden State have a chance to go back to the chip. I think Milwaukee still got a chance to win it. I think I don't know about New Jersey. I don't think Kyrie should take the. I think Kyrie should stand on what he believes in.
That's what we're doing. Shout out to Kyrie.
But I don't know if that's going to be beneficial for the Nets to win a chip.
Yeah, because it's kind of mixing them up.
Yeah, I was glad to see the Bulls doing good, but it looks like injury is starting to catch them too. You feel me? So I'm gonna say I think it's gonna be Golden State and Milwaukee.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Respectfully.
I like that. I like that.
But that's given. Look, if New Jersey plays Milwaukee,
No. It's not
New Jersey.
It's Brooklyn, baby.
New Jersey.
Shout out to Kevin Durant. It's
Shout out to
Brooklyn.
Jersey.
Loyal fan
and I'm not gonna lie,
podcast.
forgive me. I used to have like no flex. I used to have the season ticket. We used to have season tickets to New Jersey, so that's why.
Shout out to my pops.
Yeah.
I was a heavy Steph. I used to go to the Steph game.
Yeah.
I used to go to all the playoff games out there because it was cheaper to go to there than the Garden.
Live. I sat in like the 16th row. I got to see Michael Jordan kind of close. I got to see Allen Iverson. I got to see him score 40.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got to see Steph score 40. And
Yeah.
so that's why I keep calling them New Jersey.
Yeah, nah. Listen, me personally, I've been to the New Jersey Nets games more than I've been to the Brooklyn Nets games. You feel me? I've been to a couple Brooklyn Nets games, but you feel me?
Yeah, I've been to a couple Brooklyn too.
Yeah, but I've been to a lot of New Jersey Nets, so I understand you. Like Jason Kidd is my guy
Jason Kidd,
because I watched him do some
He's one of the most
shit.
unrated to me.
In fact, but yeah, so yeah, we already know. But yeah, man, shout out to you, man. Definitely,
Yeah.
we
I want to
definitely
say if Brooklyn play them full strength
Yeah.
and they get,
they team.
I don't think they could beat Brooklyn if Brooklyn plays full strength.
But just keep you watched season last year, right?
Yeah.
My boy KD, that was supposed to be a 3-pointer.
Nah, his foot was on the
We
line.
ain't gonna
But
talk
that
about
just
that.
means that
Yeah.
he's fucked up a little bit.
Nah, he ain't fucked up. And he and Jay, we out for 6
Kobe
weeks.
Bryant is though.
I know, I love Kobe, but I know
And
I
Michael
wasn't a
Jordan?
listen. You know when I when I became like I fuck with Kobe, I'm gonna keep it 100. Me
Now
personally,
I want to ask you a better question.
Go ahead.
When did you fuck with KD? Like when did you say KD's the greatest player I ever seen? That's what I want to know.
Came in the NBA.
when he was with OKC.
Oh, you KD greatest
Yo,
player
listen,
too?
when he was OKC,
Nah.
I love KD. I just want to
listen,
know.
when he was with OKC was my favorite team. I fuck with them. I was a Westbrook fan until KD left.
But you know that. Listen, I'll tell KD this much to his face because I think KD's one of my favorite players too.
Shout out to KD.
I'm gonna tell him, and if I had the chance to tell him, I would tell him this.
Yeah.
I feel like he really didn't show up when he was supposed to close out Golden State. And I'm gonna tell you why. Before you chop me down, because you look like you.
No, I'm good.
Look, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
If you look up those games, like between 5 and 7, they was up 3-1, right?
Yeah.
And like 2 of those games, he went like 10 for 30.
Yeah. The pressure.
You feel me? He went
The
10
pressure.
for 30, bro.
The pressure.
Feel
But
me?
guess what?
So don't wait, hold on.
Hey.
The narrative was that Westbrook took too many shots. But when KD
He missed a lot of shots.
took all the shots in those next games, he went 10 for 30.
Yeah.
And all of the games
That's
that
crazy.
Westbrook kind of had 40, they won.
Mm.
You feel me? So I'm not saying that Westbrook was a better player, but at that time, Steph wasn't really that good at successful at guarding him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel me? But and I was rooting for OKC. I had a bet that this is why I feel this way about KD.
Yeah.
I had a $200 bet.
Let's get to the root of
going
it.
to the finals.
Yeah. See,
I'm a Laker fan. I said OKC's going to the
because
fucking
KD,
finals.
because of KD, not because of Westbrook.
Now it's because of the whole team. They had Harden. They had KD.
Harden didn't show up. Harden did not show
Harden's
up.
role was
Harden don't never
keep it
show
above.
up.
Harden
He plays
wasn't
his
Harden
role
yet. He
off
was
the
like
bench.
Ginobili.
Yeah.
They was using Harden like Ginobili. His role was the Ginobili role, bro.
Yeah.
He was meant to beat the Spurs. He did what he had to do that year to beat the Spurs.
Yeah.
You gotta understand roles. This is
Yeah.
playoffs,
Nah,
bro.
I know what you
Listen,
mean.
I play
Yeah,
basketball.
but, yeah, I come from a basketball
Today,
family.
we're
Yeah.
playing against the Spurs. You got the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
They give all the finals MVPs were Shaq's, but if you look at those playoffs advantages to get to the finals, Kobe, we playing against the Spurs. Tim Duncan's gonna cancel out Shaq.
Yeah.
Kobe,
Yeah.
you're killing these niggas today.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller and them niggas, you gotta guard Reggie.
Yeah.
You gotta go guard AI. You gotta guard Jason Kidd. Shaq just got McCullough, Smits, and Mutombo.
The biggest
You feel
niggas.
me?
And
We gonna go
Divock.
score this way. It's like in football, nigga. If we got to run, we gotta run. I don't care if Ramsey is on Evans to this weekend.
Yeah.
What the fuck you gotta use Fournette?
Yeah.
You gotta use Gronk.
Yeah.
Because it's not an advantage.
You're right.
It don't matter that Evans or whoever would be the best. Nigga, you gotta go with the advantage. Shaq is the advantage. Shaq used to say that whole year Kobe was the best player in the world. He might have been. But the advantage was giving this ball to Shaq because we're going to get this automatic bucket.
But,
Kobe,
listen,
you're going to guard these niggas.
That's my problem with
So
Kobe.
hard and roll was Ginobili.
Yeah.
Hard and roll that year was Ginobili.
Yeah.
Thompson is a great, but he averaged 5 his first chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got him smiling on the bench, right?
Yeah.
He had 5 points, bro. 5 points, because his role was to guard that LeBron nigga all day, nigga. Kyrie and them niggas, you switching and you fuck them threes. We got Steph to shoot the threes. We got all this other shit going on. You gotta guard these niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the role you gotta take, bro.
So let me ask you a question. If KD coming to Golden State, you don't feel like he took his role the
But
right
they
way?
didn't have Harden when they lost to Golden State.
Who? No, I'm talking about I'm talking about
I remember
when he
that
went to
thing.
when he went to
Yeah.
Golden State, not on OKC.
When he went to Golden State, he hopped on the team that beat him. That was kind of whack. That was some cupcake shit at
Nah.
the time. But he proved it different. He showed
Yeah.
that he is the best player in the world.
Uh-huh.
He's the best player on that team.
Yeah.
And although they don't need him, having him makes
Make
them
a big
by
difference.
far better than the whole fucking world. KD is that nigga.
That's a fact.
And he
Shout out
got
to KD.
He got the
Twice. He got 2.
That's when he got the Finals MVP.
He got
Yeah.
2.
In both of them, KD is
Yeah.
that guy. I don't
Fact.
disrespect.
And this is
none of
why my love, even your man Kobe, rest in peace, Kobe. Kobe said the hardest nigga he ain't figure out, only nigga he ain't figure out was KD.
That's because he didn't have enough time.
That mean by him saying that means he figured LeBron out already.
But I mean, everybody figured LeBron out at that time.
Yeah.
Now you can't say that about
Nah.
LeBron.
LeBron is
can
different.
shoot. LeBron has stepped back and
Yeah.
light your ass up. He's just not as youthful as he used
Nah,
to be.
LeBron is the truth. I
Now
respect
LeBron, all that little shit that Iguodala used to make LeBron do with the left hand.
Yeah.
Now LeBron do that shit regular. He
Easy.
be,
Yo,
Yeah.
he be
after Magic,
flexing that left hand
when
layup. now.
KRS said 1, 2, 3, I think he was talking about Jordan, Kobe, LeBron.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at that, but I don't mind arguing. Like I said, I'm around the
that's
old
just
school.
me.
Kobe.
There's a lot of, like, my pops would be like, nigga, Julius Irvin at Duke.
Yeah.
How my pops
So, you know,
was.
I was
Shout
at,
out
he
He
was
my
at
pops.
Irvin.
My pops fuck with Oscar
He was
Robertson.
at
You feel me?
Rucker Park, nigga, he know what them
games was
niggas
like.
that would look what they was
Niggas
doing.
play
You know
with
that.
half the Hall
Yo,
of Fame.
think about it. I mean, Julius Irvin and all them niggas came, and when they made that ABA NBA union, the NBA kept all of their stats, but the ABA stats got separated.
Yeah.
They did the merge and it just was all NBA shit, bro. So we honor George Mikan and all these other niggas, but Julius Irvin had multiple chips, bro.
Yeah.
Julius Irvin's stats, if he got that, if you added his ABA stats, nigga, he's higher on that motherfucking
true.
list, nigga.
Yo,
Yeah.
but listen, like me personally, everybody go Mike. Niggas forget about Kareem.
Kareem is OD.
That's a
That
fact.
nigga was the go-to.
Did you see the stat? It was a little meme up going up. That showed a Wilt Chamberlain stat. He had like a double digits in 5 categories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game, like, what the fuck does that look like?
Yeah.
He was
That's
6'9". It's not like
crazy.
he was 7 feet. He was 6'9", bro.
Yeah.
He was LeBron height.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that
Still
look like?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What does that look like, bro?
Averaging 50 points
20
a
points,
a
20
game.
rebounds, 17 assists, 11 assists, 10 steals, 13 blocks.
He did it for like 2-3 years in a
What
row.
about?
OD, yeah.
What are you,
right.
what are you doing?
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? But like I said, niggas like Dr. J and several others from the teams that were part of the ABA, I don't think that they get their just due. So, you know, they'll say different about Oscar Robertson and Nate Tiny Archibald.
Yeah.
All the old
and
timers.
Julius Irvin and like a nigga like Michael Jordan said his favorite player was Dr. J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like most people from his era.
Huh?
Most people from Michael Jordan
From his
era.
era, like, you know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know people that really like Magic.
Yeah.
You know what I
Nah,
mean?
Magic.
Saved it. Magic and Bird.
Magic was the
saved
GOAT.
NBA,
Yeah,
man.
That's a fact.
First of all, to
Yeah.
me, Bird is to the NBA bigger than Eminem is to rap.
Shout out to Larry.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And Eminem is OD. He's
Yeah.
OD,
See me,
immaculate.
I'm a big hip hop fan, So I can't really say that, you feel me? Because Eminem is big to hip
But
hop.
Larry
bro.
Bird was
Like,
the Eminem
for him,
of basketball.
Bird
I can't see a better white boy.
He was the Eminem of basketball.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Listen, Larry Bird was a 3-time back-to-back MVPs. Nobody ever has done that.
Gotta respect.
Right.
That is an Eminem stat.
That's a fact.
They still use Larry Bird.
Shitting me?
Right.
That's
You know what I
an
mean?
Eminem
For
stat.
promotion to this day.
He is the face that helped Magic Johnson save the NBA, bro.
That's a fact.
He was able to transition to live games because of the media demand that Larry Bird and Magic Johnson created, and for them not to hate each other and to create union
And be cool.
it unionized our race in a certain platform.
That's a fact.
That's
They
a fact.
saved
The NBA. That's a fact.
He is that important for both cultures to be united. You know what I mean? Even people
That's a
like
fact.
Pat Riley, bro. He was a part of the
Cool.
first
You gotta give
championship game against
flowers, man.
all five all black team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those are timeless moments and word, and this is what I'm trying to create with this shit like that
I'm
goes
sorry
like,
I keep
yo,
picking it up, bro.
This nigga
I feel like
this nigga opened my mind.
I feel like I want to go to the ATM or
Yeah.
So this is not an
bank.
NFT. This is NFC.
NFC.
NFC is the technology that allows this card to speak to your phone.
Yeah.
Your
Digital.
digital speak. Your digital piece.
Sorry for cutting off the
No.
basketball joint, but I'm
Yeah,
looking
like
at
basketball,
these.
bro.
Yeah, I already
I'm
know.
looking at the
Appreciate
videos.
you.
You know what I'm saying? I love
Listen.
basketball, but even the design, the everything on this,
Fire.
it just feels like I'm about to go, you know what I mean, and go to the bank with this, man. Like this really feels like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this feel like money.
Yeah.
I feel like when you listen to this, you want to appreciate it like you got your money's worth.
Yeah. That's a fact.
100%.
Like please.
100%.
Yeah, before we break up out of here and all that, any up and coming artists that you work with that you want to give a shout out to, that's like maybe on your tape or on your previous tape or anything?
I mean, shout out to my man Pastor Pound. Shout out to
Pastor
my man,
Pound,
Shout out to my man Big Rally.
Big
Shout
Rally,
out to my man Dub Aura.
Dub Aura.
Once again, shout out to all the artists that I've worked with, man. I got a lot of music coming out, man. I got I just did a record with a couple people. I don't want to like
Let me put it out there.
anticipate the situation, but I got a lot of artists that I work with. But there's an artist that featured on this project, that instrument. I'm really like big on collaborating with artists, and there's not too many artists that I haven't at least tried to work with or have working with that I like, you know what I mean? Shout out to the whole Harlem, shout out to everybody in New York doing their thing. Like, you know, I really want to create more of a, or just add on to more of the collective music, you know what I mean? And collaboration and sharing the success with one another and sharing the fans and the listeners and the exposure with one another. Yes, I do believe in like knowing your worth, and sometimes you gotta do things in a business manner, but I do kind of like to see us bringing each other up more, because it's enough success for all of us. You know, so I don't like mentioning people and forgetting people, because there's no one more important than the other. I really hope the best for every artist that I get exposed to. I ain't never been a nigga that's kind of like, how this nigga get this. Yeah, I'm competitive. Don't get it twisted. I do feel like that I'd have killed him, or I'd kill him, or I'd want to get in the studio and do this or that. Yeah, I'm like that, but I'm really a person that roots for artists to do bigger and better things and to pave ways and show the footsteps for other people to grow from and shit like that. So because I don't like missing and leaving people out and feeling like I should have said this or should have said that.
I just wanted to know like previous people you work with.
But I mean, I worked with a lot of artists. I worked with Davies. I worked with, like I said, Arsonist. I worked with Joel. I worked with artists like, it's not just about music. You feel me? Like I worked with like Fat Joe. I've worked with like people like Drez from Black Sheep. I've worked with like a lot of DJs and producers. I've worked with them in a lot of different ways.
Okay.
So those atmospheres mean a lot to me. You feel me? So shout out to all of them. Then I've worked with regular emerging artists. You know what I mean? That I think is super dope as well. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just don't like to leave them out, because there's so many of them that I really like. I would have to start from so many places
I feel
to
you.
really fully tell you how I feel about different artists. And but I think, you know, most artists that I get exposed to, I understand where they come from to some degree, even if it's like, oh, I hear your music, but your shit is a little, you might need better engineering, or you might need better beats, or you might need a little bit more repetition, or maybe you need a little bit. I see it, nigga. I can't tell you it's not a hit, nigga. And I can't. You don't know telling what's a hit nowadays, nigga.
That's a fact.
What the fuck? I don't. All types of shit goes. You just gotta believe in your shit and make that shit fucking work for you and your team and use it for what it's worth, bro. I made opportunities happen for myself because I found a way to make that shit flip. You feel me? I found a way to make that shit work, bro. I like, you know, when I post shit, I don't post shit with people because I'm just
ain't about that.
I
Just
have
doing
some
what you
of those
do.
pictures, but that's not for post. That's for keeping, bro. I post pictures that I have. I'm making progress with you feel me? So that they remember that we making progress. You
That's
know
a
what I mean?
fact.
Shit to show this is how I made my steps. I had this person. Oh, that's how. You could, I archive pictures and shit like that after a while, but if I unarchived all my photos, every one of my footsteps from 2012 now, it'll show you everything I fucking did to fucking get here. It'll show.
Working.
But you gotta fix your shit and niggas be using Instagram and making sure it looks presentable and shit, but other than that, niggas, you gotta take the steps. Take the steps, bro. It's no real shortcuts, nigga. In hip hop, you gotta prove it. You gotta prove it.
Facts.
It ain't like. I mean, it is like that because Bronny still gotta go out and play basketball.
Yeah.
Facts.
You feel me?
Shout out to LeBron.
He still gotta go out and play basketball. You know what I mean? I just seen Big Perk, his son playing ball. They gotta go out and play the basketball. Shaq's son still gotta go play ball. You know what I mean? LaMelo still had to go play basketball.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you gotta put the work in, bro. And,
Shout out to G Mims, man. Like my man right now, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I saw some footage of you.
what's up? What you saw?
You actually a basketball player yourself, man. You talking shit. Listen, hold on. We can't talk about the legends without talking about you, man.
Man, I'm gonna say this.
We saw you.
I'm gonna say this. My high school was definitely should be considered like a legendary time.
What high school you went to?
That's the footage I
went to
saw, my
FDA,
brother. Well, I guess it is.
I went to FDA. It was a public school. But honestly, in regular seasons, we went 32-0. Junior year to senior year, we was 32-0 in the city. We lost in the playoffs. However, we went to Myrtle Beach tournament. We was the only public school in the Myrtle Beach tournament. That's like where Kobe played, Mike Bibby played, what's my man, Danny Green played, Brandon Jennings. We beat Brandon Jennings and I'm about 23, about 26.
Oh, you really balling.
That's lit.
But we was a team, like nobody averaged like 20.
Everybody played their part.
Footage. Damn, I saw the footage,
like a strategical coach. Really, our best player was our coach.
Yeah.
He was an amazing coach, you know what I mean? But we were a good team, we were a good union, and that's really the legend to be told. And we was on ESPN, Madison Square Garden. We was on we was on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. They was so kind of enamored with we had to have like a 80 average, 1,000 on the SAT and shit like that. It was Coach Carter like teams, but we was pretty good. You know what I mean? And so that was a really dope experience. And I played a little ball in college, but from there I kind of got into music. Well, I was always into music, but that's when I really started recording. You know what I mean? And exploring. I took a bus to a bus, nigga, rapping somebody's closet. Shitting me, nigga.
Listen.
I didn't know who the fuck.
Me and my boys rap. We was rapping in the closet, going to different projects, rapping in the project.
Nah, nigga, I'm talking about
what you mean.
Rochester.
Yeah.
My school is St. Bonaventure. That's Ole in New York.
Olean. Shout out to my people. I got peoples at Olean. That's crazy.
That's right next to Niagara Falls.
I've been Niagara Falls and all that.
To a bus, nigga, to get to Rochester, nigga, just to go to somebody that I met in college, reference to a studio. Paid that man $80 to record a song, bro.
That's how dedicated.
You shitting me, bro? In his closet, went to his basement closet, and then went home home
Yeah.
and went back, bro. I don't know nothing about nowhere in Rochester. I don't know nobody.
Yeah.
Understand? I was
I know
that
that,
out there, bro.
That's how it is, and that's why I see. That's how I know your music gonna prosper because you're serious about what you mean. Definitely.
Shout out Westchester. You're not even playing.
Shout out to him, though.
Shout out Westchester.
Shout out the whole New York.
Yeah.
Shout
out the whole New York, man.
Yeah. They holding it down.
Shout out Buffalo.
That is Buffalo.
We need that. No,
They-
Griselda.
I've been there, man.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
They my favorite rappers right now.
Like them, they all listen to all the older dudes, like, you know what I mean, back in the days. I like the young dudes, you feel me?
I like the young
respect
dudes.
them too.
That's why we
You
asked
feel
the
me?
top five. It's like, damn, I like
Yeah.
these young niggas, but I don't
Yeah, but
five ain't enough for me to-
Griselda, no, I respect them because
Yeah,
they bringing New
I think we
York's
need to
back.
have a top 8 at 8.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I like Griselda, bro. Griselda
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah.
Cause I like, but you know, I come from the Fred shit, like
Yeah,
Fred,
yeah,
you know,
mhm.
so like, I knew about 38 Special, I knew about Benny, I knew
Yeah.
about all these niggas before they was coming up because they all kind of come through. All these lyrical niggas come through Fred, bro.
Yeah.
Come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, we've been in New York, so
Shout
we
out
know
Benny the
Fred.
Butcher, man.
Fred been doing him.
Shout out
Everybody.
Benny the Butcher.
Even like all of it, bro. Everybody comes through Fred. Bro.
Yeah.
Believe it
Yeah.
or not, bro.
Respectfully.
New York people come through Fred. Fred is one of the. When they say underground king, no cap, he is the underground king.
Yeah.
Your favorite rapper knows who Fred the Godson heard of.
Everybody
That's a
knows
fact.
Fred the Godson.
Yeah.
Fred the Godson is really the true.
If you a godson, you should look up Fred the Godson.
That's a fact.
He's the underground king. No bar, nothing. Bar for bar, work for work, grind for ground, foundation for foundation.
That's a
He's
fact.
the fucking underground king.
Yeah. Shout out
Not
to Fred
even
the
just because he
Godson,
passed
man.
away, he was that.
Nah, real
he
talk.
passed away.
Like, listen, we from New York, so we seen Fred grind. You feel me?
That's a
All
fact.
the rappers, like you said, all the rappers know. You might not know who Fred is. All the rappers know who he is.
Yes.
All the niggas you need to know about know who he is because he been putting in that work.
Bro,
Shout out to him. You feel
that's a
me?
fact.
But bro, shout out to you. Definitely,
Thank you, man.
we appreciate you for
man.
coming.
Thanks for
Definitely dropping
Definitely.
jewels.
Word.
Come just vibing with us. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Definitely
bro.
appreciate you. We want you to let the people know where they can find you at. Definitely just.
Well, right now, definitely follow me on Instagram, Kool G Mims, KOOLGMIMS.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yo, can I say something before we cut
Go
this
ahead, no,
off?
no,
It's
no,
not
no.
my little car.
Go
I
ahead,
don't
no.
think it's
Say
that
what you gotta say,
controversial,
but this your interview, bro.
I saw this shit, right, and I just want to say this is kind of like cap, and it's not because it don't apply to me, but it's because it may apply, whatever you want to look at it. But I saw something like on the gram about like verification, like if your verification is real, it says like
Yeah.
about this account type of shit, and it's like
Oh, shit.
now listen, like I want
Nah,
people
that's
to,
real.
I want to talk. This is on my heart.
Nah, go
I don't
ahead.
like
Go rock
tearing-
out, bro.
I don't like tearing down people's shit.
Yeah.
I hate to see us find ways to kind of illegitimize people's grind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ain't never paid for my fucking no verification. You know what I mean? My life is verified. You can
Facts.
check the stats, man. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The about this account shit is you gotta do your homework, bro. Go to Instagram. Find out why Instagram put that there. Stop listening to what people say. You know what I mean? Stop taking Instagram so seriously. Life is so much bigger than Instagram.
Facts.
We could have talked to each other in a group chat like this all deep, but it's nothing like sitting in front of a person and building with a person. The people that I'm involved with come from real life experiences. I'm
Yeah.
here based off of real life experience. The people that's with me is based off real life experience. It's not it's not built off of Instagram,
Yeah.
bro. You a certified person, you a certified person. My Instagram is Kool G Mims. Don't forget the motherfucking dollar sign. You can follow me. You can follow me on Twitter under the same handles. Kool G Mims. KOOLGMIMS.
Dollar sign.
My website, like I said, is under construction. I'm revamping it because it's, no pun intended, there's new things going on. And I want you to look forward to that stuff coming out soon. I will have that coming back soon. I would really normally gear everybody to my website.
Yeah.
But if you want to be in tune with the things that I will have on my website, and you're interested to, you want to purchase an album, hit me up. You know what I mean? I'll mail it out to you. I have a couple more wallets, and if it's a demand for some more, I will come out with another package of it. If not, stay in tune for the next drop. And you know, like I said, online on social media platforms is G Mims, Kool G Mims, and there you have it.
Sorry, man, sorry to cut you off, but you just said something, man, and I think Loyal Family Podcast, you know what I'm saying? We upcoming, we doing our thing, everything like that. Shout out, you know what I mean? My brothers over here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yo, we really appreciate you, bro. You have no idea how much you are appreciated at Loyal Family Podcast. We appreciate it, man.
Definitely appreciate it.
That's a fact. Definitely.
You know
Just for coming through, chopping it up.
Yeah, man. And as, me, I appreciate you a whole lot, bro. That's a backdrop, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you more flowers, you know what I mean, when we leave, but G Mims, man, you a real special dude, man. And I gotta say it out of my own mouth. You know what I'm saying? You're real special. You're so talented, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise.
Look. I gotta say this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, my brother right here, basketball player, right? Can I talk about it? Listen. My brother right here, he on crutches, man. We up on a flight of stairs. Yo, he hopped. He pulled up to Brooklyn. He from Harlem, pull up to Brooklyn. Hopped up a flight of stairs just to do this fucking podcast. You gotta appreciate a Harlem dude for that.
Man, it's just,
Yo, Brooklyn, show him love. Like, come on.
Bro, I don't let it stop me if it don't really stop me. You feel me? It's about how bad you want it, bro. I'm not a basketball player no more. I'm an artist. You know?
Yeah. Now you're rapping. I rap. Go find his music.
So I don't just play with it. You know what I mean? Being healthy is really first, but doing things that's important and that's productive is what I'm gonna take the chance for. You know what I mean? Take the risk for. You know what I mean? I didn't want to let this stop me. If it didn't stop me, you know what I mean? And that's a little bit of still my basketball mentality, but I care about this. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. You know what I mean? We can talk about it, but I just did good interview, and it's, you know what I mean, I gotta keep things going, you know what I mean?
Man, shout out to the Drink Champs, my boy just won the Drink Champs.
Shout out to Drink Champs, shout out to Noriega, DJ Effin.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely appreciate that.
It was super dope, and shout out to Kool DJ Red Alert, it's national DJs.
Shout out to DJ Red Alert,
shout out to the
living legend. Give him his flowers.
Like I said, I've been doing getting a lot of stuff in order. So, I appreciate y'all giving me a platform to continue that.
Man, we appreciate you for coming, bro.
Mims. Shout out, big shout out. Let's give him his flowers early, because you're gonna have to give him his flowers later too.
Nah, man, listen, I appreciate it, man. Listen, man, may the garden grow. You feel me? May the garden grow. And I got more in tune. I just hope that we can come back to this and talk about some.
You already know. Nice.
Shout out Loyal Fan Podcast. Let's give Loyal Fan Podcast his flowers.
How about you feel me?
I did a song with my boys from the round table called Light Love.
Okay.
If you're a party person, it's a good party vibe. I got a record out right now called Lately. It's featuring my man Drama and Axel Leon. If y'all know who Axel Leon is, he's a super duper spitter. Drama B2R, he's from Philly. That's pretty dope. It's produced by Scram Jones.
Okay.
I got a record by the Heatmakers called This Is Harlem. It's pretty dope if you're from Harlem, you know what I mean? You fuck with it. Man, I got a lot of songs coming out in the store.
Yeah, man, just look out for him.
Yeah.
Look out for him, you feel me? Coming through. He ready to drop some new music. You got the joints, go listen to him. He's definitely about to turn the music game take it to another level, you feel me?
Always welcome to come back. Know what I mean? Definitely got some, if you want to promote some new product, something new you got up on there, you always welcome to come back. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Fact.
All right, brother.
But hold on, before you get out, anything you want to say before we before we break up.
I mean, you know my shit, man. Don't forget the $, man. Know your worth, man. Value yourself, you know what I mean?
Know your worth.
You know what I mean? And then continue to build upon that, you know what I mean? Like, have faith in yourself. Follow your steps, follow your, I don't know if you want to call it your dreams or your visions, you know what I mean? Depends on if you sleep or if you wide awake.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know what I mean? Believe in yourself, take those steps and, you know, and value everything you do. You know what I mean? It's okay to value yourself at the highest bidder. Don't be afraid to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Keep that mama mentality.
100%
You already know.
mentality.
Definitely.
Alright,
Definitely.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate
brother.
you.
Definitely thank you for coming through.
Word.
We
Bless.
definitely appreciate you at the Loyal Family LF podcast.
Right.
You already know, come through. Got any other artists you want to bring through, you know what I mean, just to promote. We all about promoting black business.
Yeah,
That's
when
what
I
we
bring
about,
in
you
something,
feel me?
I bring artists, they're going to want to rap.
You let them rap.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing, you ain't got no bars?
Huh?
Oh yeah.
I ain't want to do it, I mean?
Yeah.
I'm on my way out.
No. You ain't got to push no ball, but we definitely appreciate you for coming, brother.
We going to do this, that right. We do that right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, you already know.
And,
Appreciate you.
Definitely.
Definitely coming through. We want to shout out our sponsors, Frontline Millionaires. You get your Frontline Millionaires gear at www.frontlinemillionaires.shop.
Also sponsored by I'm Different and It's Okay by Stephanie_Kia 684 on Instagram. Just click the link in the bio.
Also, shout out my man G Mims. Just want to let them know where you can find them at again. One more time before we break up out of
Kool
here.
G Mims, KoolGmims.
Or holla at your boy Features, whatever, you know what I mean? Definitely come right. Holla at them, LF Podcast, your boy G Mims. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.